We are in.
Yes, sir. Back by the pool. We're gonna jump right in, man.
All right.
You ain't even gonna play with him with that.
Okay.
Welcome to the Where My Dad's At podcast. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you've been with us and you've been joining us, then you know where we're at. We're by the pool.
baby.
We're right by the pool. Where my dad's at. We're by the pool, right? Yes, we're back again. It's warm outside.
Mm-hmm.
Got the shorts on.
Legs showing.
I wore jeans because I'm dumb, but I'm hot and it's all good. Right by the pool, right where we like to be. And we're chilling, man. It's chilling. It's like, I don't think the weather gets better than this.
No, the weather's what, 82 degrees?
70.
No,
It dropped down a little bit.
Did it?
It'll feel like it.
well, I feel like 82s, and
Yeah.
it drops down to the 40s. So definitely took advantage of this weather.
Yeah.
Go outside, do some grilling, stay by the pool,
Yeah,
go to a park. You know what I mean? If you're inside, go outside.
exactly. That's what my kids right now in there like this. I told them, come on, man, let's go. We're going to be by the pool.
Yeah, man.
Little Marco going to be out there. Y'all
Yeah,
can play,
man.
run around, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to play video games. I'm like, all right, watch. When tomorrow roll around, school day, it's going to be beautiful outside tomorrow after school. Can we go outside? No.
Nope.
You cannot go outside. You didn't go outside yesterday. You're going to stay inside and you're going to
There you
do
go.
homework even if you don't have none.
Uh-huh. You figure something out.
So since we got a guest right now, which if y'all have watched the podcast, you know this guy. Hey, how you like this weather, man?
Thank you.
That's funny, man. That's funny. He said, thank you, see? That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. I like to be out in the weather. We talked about potentially going fishing.
Yeah.
Doing some fishing. We got to get our fishing license.
Get a fisher's license. I usually, like today, we went to the Benders Creek Park.
Okay.
See if any fishing lines were hitting.
Right.
But usually it's just a good time, man. I have like 7 fishing rods. We'll go out there, let the rods sit in the water.
Yeah.
Have some sodas. You know what I mean? Just a vibe.
Kick it.
Just a vibe.
Exactly.
Man. And I just, me fishing and crabbing around this season, man, especially in this area, you got to take advantage of it. Especially with the Chesapeake Bay and all that everything's flow. I mean, even from the DC area, everything flows. All the good stuff. Man, you get the blue crabs, you get that croakers, you get the spots, man.
Yeah,
so I just, I enjoy around this time, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, getting an early start.
Yeah,
taking advantage. I mean, we don't have to wait until summer to start doing like summer things. You know what I mean? We can take advantage on these warm days, get out there.
Yeah.
And it's that time of year where we're going to have like maybe some cool mornings, but perfect during the day and cool evenings. And that's like perfect fishing weather, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Was Friday the first day of spring?
I think so.
Friday the first day of spring. And it definitely felt like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Like it's
early morning it's like a brisk air, but whatever towards the afternoon, when it picks up. Yeah.
So as far as like the warmer weather and even thinking ahead to the summer, not thinking too far ahead, but y'all got any big plans coming up for the warmer weather?
Yeah, we do. So I know now that it's springtime, Marco's playing his spring soccer. Every weekend, man, it's between Virginia Beach Sports Complex, John Luff Middle School, or Churchland. Sometime Williamsburg.
Wow.
Yeah. And just enjoying the weather, sitting there and watching my son play. I mean, that's being in the dad role, whatever. It's funny, especially with early games. You wake up, you gotta, like, my thing is, like, everybody knows from other podcasts show, I'm a Dunkin' man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So before the game, I run a Dunkin' Donuts, get my all black coffee. You know what I mean? Get this man some 2 donuts after the game so he has something to eat on.
There you go.
Now that my dad has more time on his hands, whatever, like it's his first time going to a Virginia Beach game, man. Pick up my dad. He was excited. Stopping by 7-Eleven, get us coffee. We will go to Virginia Beach, whatever. He was sitting there. He was like he looked at my chair. I have I don't know about you. When you go, I have like a rocking chair,
get one.
A rocking chair. The one that pops up, whatever. I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
My dad come with his old school chair. He looked at my chair kind of like. And he looked at me, he was like, where you get that from? I said, my dollar got it for me. And it's funny once he sat down. I don't know if it was like the crazy guy told him he needed a new chair. He sat down in his chair, said, "Psh," it broke. And I said,
No.
"What's that sound?" He looked at me, he was like, "My chair just broke." I was like, "That's
Nah.
God telling you, man.
Yeah, you
you
need
got
to-
you need to go up your
Time
game
for
or
a chair
whatever." So
upgrade.
yes, get the chair. Like he enjoyed it. That's
Good.
it's been a while to see my dad like laugh and have a good time. Whatever he
Right.
watches his grandson play, whatever he's
Right.
out there like, man, like he says, this is good. He said, well, "What we doing next weekend?" You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go.
Like it's stuff like that you
Oh,
enjoy, man.
man.
So and then this summer we're going to the World Cup game. So we're planning that. Unfortunately, I guess how airline tickets, everything got bumped up, whatever, right?
Right.
So airline ticket is ridiculous. So we're gonna make it into a road trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and road trip it down to Miami. My brother Marcus is gonna meet us there. We're gonna do like
Okay.
a boys be Marco's first official like boys trip. So we're gonna go out
Yeah.
there. We can go to the tailgate, experience the atmosphere.
Oh, man.
Mark will get a little bit of nightlife. I'm gonna stay up till like 10, 30. I'm gonna see if he can hang, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the games go like all day, whatever.
Right.
So let him hang around, get some little greasy food in his stomach, whatever. Make it like a big boy, whatever, man.
That's
So
what's
I'm looking
up.
forward to it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good time. We definitely still thinking about maybe joining y'all, man.
man.
Definitely think about it. I know my
Do it.
my
man.
middle one, man. I didn't even tell you. My middle one, he tried out for the soccer team. He didn't make it this year.
Oh,
He was
man.
like just right outside the cuts, but this would have only been his second year playing, so he wasn't really expecting. He never really played
but still.
organized.
As a father, you know what I mean. When you said that, my heart kind of it wasn't kind of it kind of dropped, whatever, man.
I know.
As a father, you want to see your kids
Yeah.
do the best, whatever. So I feel you.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely had that little part of me that wanted to go up there and talk to the coach personally. It'd be like
mafia dad, like, hey man, let me speak to you real quick.
Well, I would I was gonna approach it more in like feedback, like what can he do to get better?
Okay, yeah,
stuff like that. Because it is, like I said, it would have only been his second year. He's only played 1 year organized sports, period, soccer, right? So he did pretty good, but skill wise, he's he's basic. You know what I mean? So
is this through the school or recreation?
Through the school.
Oh
yeah.
School. They'll cut. Oh yeah.
So
man,
they cut.
Still.
I know. Trust me. So I went through like the phases or the stages of grief. Like my kid didn't make it. Like I want to talk to the coach. I want to talk to the coach. And but I'm talking to him and his outlook was positive, so it helped me to be positive.
Okay, cool.
Like he wasn't bummed out about it. He wasn't, you know what I mean? So he got some friends that are on the team, and that part is a little disappointing for him. You don't get to play with his friends. But I told him, hey man, you got next year. We're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Get you out there with Marco, let him teach you some things, you know what I'm saying? And overall, like I'm proud of him though. And this is whether he made a team or not. I'm proud of him because he's been working out on his own. You know what I'm saying? So like he does his push-ups, he does his squats, he does his basic workouts every day. And then they had conditioning at the school. So he went and conditioned with them. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of him, you know what I mean? And he's the main one that's like, I want to get him with a trainer. I want to get him with you for strength and endurance and stuff like that. And then I got a guy who's gonna work with him on like ball skills and stuff.
Okay.
No, did he?
It's fun.
Yeah, so I was proud of him. I was proud of his reaction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't take it too hard, and he wasn't upset. He's just like and he had the musical performance too.
Which I am so upset I missed.
That's
man.
all right. Did I send you the link?
You send me the link.
Okay,
but it's like how you send me the link. I want to the play, whatever, and then something pops up, whatever. Like for him, they was like they changed the game. Like, hey, game time. I'm like, oh.
But did I send you the link for the video?
No.
Yeah, because they videotaped it, so I'll send you the link for the video so you can watch it.
Yeah, man, I got something to do tonight, man.
Yeah. It's not. I think you would like it if you like.
Yeah, just don't jump, Marco. They don't bother me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He tried to come down and test our Wu-Tang style with his flying wasp style because you got the Wu-Tang on.
Yeah.
So, but nah, he did good. He took it well,
cool,
and the musical was awesome. So I'll be totally honest, his grades dipped a little bit. So I was thinking, I'm
talk
like,
about that, man.
Yeah. So like with the musical and the rehearsals and everything, and then working out, I think he was a little bit. He was taking on too much. So I think he tried out for the soccer team, But in a small way, I think both of us were kind of relieved. My wife, myself, and him were a little bit relieved that like now he can focus on school because
Okay.
he wants to get better grades. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like bittersweet. You didn't make the team, but now
Yeah.
you can focus on
Yeah.
grades
Yeah. Yeah.
and maybe this time next year you'll have a better grip on grades and everything. And maybe you'll make a different decision. Maybe you won't try out for the musical. We'll see. But
Right. Right.
overall as a kid, I'm sure you can say the same thing. I'm proud of my kids.
Yeah. Of
So,
course.
I'm proud of all of
Yeah.
their things they try to do, things they're successful at, and the things maybe they're not successful, but they tried to do it. They
Yeah.
stepped out there,
Yep.
and trying out for a team. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
expectation that you might get cut. Some kids don't even try out because they're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna get cut. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
How you gonna know until you try out? So I'm proud of them, man. I'm
Good.
proud of them.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. So how's work life, sports? How's that balance going for you?
Work life,
Hello, man.
sports. It's definitely a balance you gotta have. So for me, um, managing Marco's practices around my job and clientele, most definitely you don't have to be very verbal with my clientele. Say, hey man, this a time change, but also making sure that they get their sessions in.
Right.
Um, and for me, I want to be there at this age right now for Marco's practices right now. Whether be on the sideline, make sure I'm there for support.
Right.
Anything can happen on the sidelines, but just
Yeah.
make sure I'm just there. But at the same time, making sure my job is going well, man.
Right.
Sad to say, man, the job is still going to run.
Right. Oh
Again,
yeah.
man, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It doesn't
Like,
stop.
it doesn't stop.
No.
I could be sick.
Nah.
Marco could have games, what have you. The job is going to run.
Right.
And for that, I think I've been doing a damn good job with
Good.
it. And I guess it showed, I had got my in to be the position as a director. I just got my first, second, no, first into this role director, my first raise,
Okay.
and
Congratulations.
and it was a very satisfying taste that I had, because I was kind of like, am I going to get it? Did I do something wrong? I
Right.
didn't hit budget all the time.
Right.
Everything was going through
Right.
my head,
Right.
And then when I had that one-on-one, it started off really, really good. And I knew I had to get something out of it because when I sat down with my executive, she was saying, like, oh, I ain't got that long with you. Like, we're good. I all need
Oh,
5 minutes
really?
top. And she was going through like, accomplish, or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And
Yeah.
and she was saying like, and she was like, "Do you agree?" I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I agree, whatever."
Right.
So I think all the stuff that I went through for the job, especially as a manager, man, and balancing family life and work life, it paid off.
Good.
Because work life, man, it can take a toll on you, man.
Yeah.
It really, really can. Um, I'll give you an example. Like this past week, man, I had I think we talked about it in one of our old podcasts, but
Mhm.
I really had to, I'm, s-
Right.
and I'm very, very patient. But I don't know about you, but when your voice gets higher, 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 and higher, it's kind of like, oh, we're not going to, like, for me, I'm like, oh, we're not going to be doing this.
Right.
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 And I said it in the comment first.
Good.
I said, well, first thing we're not going to do, we're not going to raise his voice in my office.
Right.
I said, if you want to have a conversation, we can have it after this meeting.
Right.
And person kept on coming back
Right.
higher. And I said, again, after this meeting, if you want to have a conversation about X, Y, and Z, we can do
Wow.
it. Right. She got higher. And then I was like, again, me and you, no exempt. We're gonna have a meeting, right? And everybody kind of, oh, right. And it's fun. And I hate to be that way just because I don't want to everybody be like this the tactics of a black male getting mad, whatever,
Right.
right? And and that's every day when you go to work because you gotta manage
You gotta manage it.
you gotta manage it,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta
And
manage
I
it.
did that for the past year and a half.
Wow.
And my wife, again, when we went to like the award shows, she was kind of like, how do you do it? She's like people come up to me, I'm talking like all proper and big words, and my wife kind of looking like, who is you?
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right, right,
Who is
right,
she? You know
right.
what I mean?
You put on your
I
director
put on
hat.
my director hat.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel proud because she
Good.
looked at me. She said, "I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's big too.
Because you have to, right?
Right.
It's sad to say, in the corporation world, you have to be. You can't come into a meeting like me and you're talking right now, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like
No,
it's like they're going like, who's
Right,
who are
right,
you? You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
And sadly, it's how the world is,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
and I think I was blessed with this raise because I was able to manage it.
Right.
And I'm going to keep on continuing to manage it, whatever
There you
position
go.
I go to. And then, with my first raise in his pay, I'm gonna award my family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna award my family. I'm not, we might go back to the Brazilian steakhouse so he can sit here and eat 25 steaks.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know what I
Heard
mean?
about that. Yeah.
Like, just whatever, because my success is my family's success,
Right,
right?
right.
Man?
Y'all in it together.
I ended together, man.
Yeah.
Like I told you, we was in Richmond, whatever. Went to the steakhouse. I was just getting my gears in. Now I looked at my pay. I said, you know what? Get what y'all want, man.
There we go.
So I feel good. I feel
Good, good. That's good, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it makes me feel good that you're experiencing that, especially being able to like watch you,
Mhm.
over this time. Obviously, we talking and we documenting it, some of the
Yeah.
difficulties,
Yeah, man.
some of the hard things, and for you to not just push through it, but like grow through it
Mhm.
and get better because of it. That's the
Mhm.
thing that a lot of people miss. Like
Yeah.
through the you say, you have to control it and you have to, but that's learning, right?
That's learning.
That's learning. And those are the valuable things that we can pass down.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna face these problems,
Mhm.
you're gonna face these different people,
Yep.
you're gonna face these different issues. The one thing you can control about it is what you do.
Yeah.
The one thing you can control in any situation, a dinosaur could come over that thing right now, and we could control what we do, right? Do we stand there and freeze and look at the dinosaur? Do we run away? Same thing as if somebody walked in here right now and said, "What y'all doing up here?" And just start.
Yeah.
We could control
Yeah.
how we deal with it,
Yeah,
right?
man.
We could meet them at their level, or we could find a better way to deal with
Yeah.
it. And so
Yeah.
to see it rewarded, not just in the not just in accomplishing in your job, but like a financial
Man.
thing, you know what I mean? And then your
It's-
family being proud. It's like all around.
Yeah.
Feels good. Yeah.
It feels
That's probably
good.
the biggest smile I've seen on your face
It's
on this podcast.
because
I'm gonna focus right in on it.
because it's funny because it's like even the members, they be like Monday to Thursday, they be like, "Oh, we see Marco like in slacks, collar, whatever." And it's funny you say that because you see I'm wearing my woo, my hat,
Yeah.
right? And I don't care. This past Friday, I had on my woo hat, woo. I had my shorts and I had my socks, my sneakers on,
Right.
and everybody kind of like glanced like, and one older lady was like, What's woo?" And I said, "Oh, it's a entertainment group,
Right.
whatever."
Yeah.
And one of my workers, I'm gonna put her out, Tawana. She's a African American female, and
Right.
she came up to me and she was like, "Look at you." I said, "Okay, I see you. I see you." She said, because she never see me. I'm like, I looked at her and I was like, "Hey, look, I'm just like you." I said, "But Monday through Thursday, I'm in my business,
I do what I-
casual.
yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Catch me Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
I got flip flops, socks,
Yeah.
woo, whatever. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?"
Yeah.
And it's funny because the members look at me and it was like, but she was like, "But you still do a great job,"
Right.
and that made me feel good because it's a lot of I have a lot of older white members in my why
Right.
they respect me. They looked at me. And it was
Good.
like one lady looked at me. She was like, "You still still do a darn good job, Martha."
Right.
And I appreciate it. I said, "All right, cool."
Yeah.
You know what I
see.
mean? It's just clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a
It's
clothes.
just clothes. Exactly.
clothes.
It's you being comfortable with who you are
Yeah.
and let people see that side of yourself,
Yeah.
but still doing your job like you're supposed to. And like a lot of people will get into the whole like code switching thing and stuff like that. But it's funny because corporate America is one of the only places where it seemed like some people frown upon somebody adapting to what they need to adapt to.
Yeah.
If you work construction and you wear boots and a hard hat, when you go out on the weekend, you don't still wear boots and a hard hat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're
Yeah.
a police officer, you might talk police stuff in the profession, but when you get off, you just a regular person.
Yeah.
And nobody really looks at those professions and some of those other professions and say, "Oh, you fake because at work you do this and that. They they just they let people have their room to be themselves. But like in corporate, a lot of
Yeah.
times, corporate academia, a lot of times it's like you can't be an intelligent person or you can't express yourself in a certain way because that's not who you are when you're not there. Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you
You can
can.
express yourself in the ways that you need to when you need to.
Yeah, you
You
can.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
to me, that's a sign of growth and maturity. And you have a goal,
Yeah.
career wise, you want to keep progressing. With the exception of stabbing somebody in the back metaphorically or
Yeah, I
or
got you. Yeah.
literally, you're not going to do that to get to
No.
where you need to
No,
go.
no, no.
But
Yeah.
other than that, within the sphere of the job, you're gonna do what you need to do.
Yeah. I
I'm gonna
mean,
take care of you. So yeah, that's funny. Career wise, for me, I'm having a opportunity to like
nice.
learn a new
Nice.
role, and it's one of the things that like I'm taking pride in. Well, I feel good that I'm even stepping out there to try
Right.
to
Right.
do
Right.
it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and it's the same. It's a similar situation where when I'm in that role and I'm doing that job position, um, I'm not necessarily jokey or laid back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm focused.
Focus.
I'm
Yeah.
focused. I'm learning and I'm trying to do my best at the job. But as soon as the job is over,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
different side of me you see. The same
Yeah.
way our children see a certain side of us, and our spouse sees a certain side of us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with adjusting to the audience. You know what I
Nah. I
mean?
mean,
Yeah,
that's just the world that we live in, man.
it is. It is.
It's. I see. I mean, no. To be honest with you, I really didn't understand when I first got into the corporation world. Where
Right.
I just went around. So why is so and so acting like this? And you know
Right.
what I mean? And I was
Right.
kind of like, I was kind of like, you're betraying,
Right.
betraying. And now where I'm in the role I'm right now, I'm kind of like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Because it's funny, the people that we said that betraying us, whatever. We, I think the past conference I went to, whatever, I was out and I went to go to the bar, have a drink, and the person that said that towards, but it came up to me, yo, what's up, man? Hit me on the back, man. What about, you know what I mean? And we were talking like me, you talking. He looked at me, he's like, hey, man, I know where you at. I know your mind's kind of going miles per hour or whatever. You're gonna get it. And I was
Right.
kind of like, oh, okay, I see what I have to do.
Right.
So he was kind of giving me. He's no longer with the corporation, whatever. He was kind of like give me the hint, kind of like you're gonna know what you're doing. You're gonna be all right, man.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I
Oh,
mean?
that's good.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I was kind
Yeah.
of like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Yeah. We it's definitely a journey.
Yep.
Forever, always like adapting and evolving and learning.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key to being the best person we can be.
Mhm.
Just learning those things. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I see you got the woo on,
Got my
and you know
woo,
how
man.
I feel about woo.
Hey, come on, man. Woo all day, man.
Woo is for the children. Woo is
Woo
for the
all day,
babies
man.
all day over
All
everything.
day, man.
Um,
I told you, man.
yeah.
Um, I've been playing. I got so now on my at my truck, I finally made a marker bar on the radio station. So I guess Apple now, Apple's kind of evolving a
Oh
little bit.
yeah.
I guess say whatever because it taking all the songs that hit the stars or more that I listen to and
Mm,
it's synced it in one.
yeah.
So now I'm like
Yeah.
I'm
Your
listening.
station.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Man, I got my I'm
Yeah.
sitting, it's like it's like a hit
Yeah.
after hit
Yeah.
after hit, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting there kind of like, oh man,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then I got him in the car in the truck, whatever. He's sitting there like, Bob and whatever. I'm like, all right, man, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, if Wu Tang ever comes past here,
You have to, man.
I will spend 1,000. I
You
don't care.
have
I'll say right
to.
here, I'll spend $1,000 if I
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
me and Marcus concert tickets,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, so I'm like, hey, so
Yeah. That's what it's about, man. I definitely checked that off the bucket list.
I'm jealous, man. Golly.
Woo, Jay-Z. I seen Jay-Z.
Mhm.
And speaking of Jay-Z, he's got a show coming up. I don't know the exact date. I was watching a podcast and they were talking about he's gonna do 2 shows in New York
Okay.
at Yankee Stadium. The
Okay.
first night it's gonna be Reasonable Doubt. He's gonna just do stuff from Reasonable Doubt. And the second night is gonna be Blueprint.
Oh,
You know what I'm
God.
saying? So
Yeah.
like he's gonna split it up into 2 different shows and just go through the hits. And I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
that's one of those. If I could somehow get to that concert, even though I've seen them before,
Yeah.
if I can get to those concerts, oh yeah, I would do it. I would do it.
Nice.
Let's do it. It's funny because yesterday I had a chance to go to a Wizards game,
Mhm.
and I know y'all know the Wizards ain't hitting on nothing this year. They not. They,
AD and Trey.
Well, what's
but
their
they
record?
not
What's
playing.
their record, bro?
At least they're good.
And I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, it's like nah.
Nah, they after Bam did what he did to him the other night. They tanking. They tanking. So I had a chance to go see the Wizards versus the Thunder
Oh,
yesterday.
nice.
I know, but then I was thinking about it, I was like, man, the game was at 5 something. And
Ooh,
you know,
yeah.
I was like, basically, I bring that up just to say I wanted to go to that game, but I really wasn't going to drop everything to go to it. But that Jay-Z concert, somebody
Yeah.
told me tomorrow I could go. They had tickets for me tomorrow. I
Okay,
could
yeah.
go. I'll be driving. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like I would drop stuff to go see that.
Don't
So,
get it twisted. They had 2 tickets. Like, I mean, I was like, hey, well, hey,
come on, man.
hey, we're
You
hey,
know,
road trip.
yeah,
Road trip.
you know what it is, man. You know when it comes to hip hop and the culture and everything, you're the first person I think of when stuff
Mhm.
like that comes up, man.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
man.
what I was listening to them talk about the concert. I was like, I wonder if Marco heard about this concert. I gotta
Mhm.
tell him, because it's like it's a once in a lifetime type thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's touring the show. It's not like a tour.
No, yeah,
He's just
it's
doing a
don't sound
show.
like it, yeah.
Jay-Z big enough to just do a one-off show,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be crazy. But he's gonna have a bunch of guests with them, and then that brings me to another show that's going on. And I heard that the podcast was talking about both shows.
Mhm.
Roots Picnic is coming up. Jay-Z's gonna be at Roots Picnic too.
Yeah, I heard about that on DJB. Cause DJB,
Yeah.
he put online. He bought his tickets in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, it's in Philly. Yeah. So that's another show that, like you talk about, Woo. I would love to get to a Roots Picnic. As far as like festival shows, I think
Yeah.
that's about the only festival show I really want to go to.
Right.
I take that back because the Roots Picnic, and then if the Clips and them do their festival,
Mhm.
if they do their festival, I like to go see their festival too. But yeah. It's just those shows you want to see,
Yeah.
getting to see those people, and we know, you know, the way things work. We're not always gonna be able to see them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Any hip hop shows, anything coming up,
Uh,
performances or events coming up that you got your eye on?
so I know I was gonna talk to you about it. They went back April. Is it first week of April? They're doing the Norfolk Fresh. TJB's doing something. It's like the Norfolk Block Party. You do it
Ooh,
the first of each month. It's on Grammy Street. They block off the whole Grammy Street,
ooh,
whatever. And I didn't know about it till
Like on the tree.
yeah, not on the train. This is when they block off the whole Grammy Street. Like you can walk down the street. And they
yeah,
got different like venues, and they have like DJ Beats playing, DJing like a family. It's a family event, whatever.
right,
You know what I mean? And
right.
it's free. And I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
why did I not hear about
Oh,
this?
we need to do that.
So I was kind of, and I think it's the week, and I know it's the week of his spring break. It
Hmm.
is, and now it's going to go that Friday. It starts at 5 o'clock
Okay.
to like 9. So I was gonna, go there without that Marco listen to music and
Yeah.
get some good food, whatever, man.
Yeah.
And I know that it would be a good time.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, if we should find out, because you know what I like to do anytime they have something over there,
Yeah.
Waterside or
hmm
on Granby, is
hmm
take the ferry over. So
Yeah.
park down Portsmouth
Yeah.
and then take the ferry
Fair
over
over.
instead of driving into Norfolk.
I'm down with that.
You know,
Go to like see the I don't go see Jizzle.
Cool. Jizza.
see Jizza. Yeah, that's what's up. That'll be a nice show.
Yeah, well, you gotta figure it out. But I think for right now, for time being, man, DJ B spinning whatever. You gonna
Hmm.
get that atmosphere. Kind of
Yeah.
like me, Mr. Willie went to that concert, whatever.
Yep.
But it'd be more family
Got a
oriented.
family with us.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I'd
Be a
love to
good
do that,
time.
man.
Too much.
They are having another one. It's gonna be in Virginia Beach. They have put out there. It's gonna be at the Chillo Pizzeria over there. Oceanfront. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Thanks for reminding me. That's coming up. I think it's more towards the summertime though.
Okay.
But that's something that I want us to go together, whatever, and then we can kind of record and stuff. Because
Yeah.
it was cool about it. Last time the DJ, he was very like nonchalant,
Right.
gave Marco high fives, whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was like, I think he was from the DC, but
Mm.
when he DJ'd, I'm not trying to put nobody under or over or whatever, but the one we went to, it was okay. Don't get me
Right.
wrong, it was okay. But the one that we went to, whatever, he actually took the samples that RZA sampled from the Make the song,
That's what
whatever,
I
and
yeah.
then he blended it
Yeah, yeah,
together. And I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I see
That's
you,
what I
man.
want. That's what I wanna hear that. I wanna hear that.
Yeah, it was good. Yes, Nas cool.
Oh yeah, come on, man. Yeah. If I can get to a Nas show.
I'm telling you, boy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think Nas dropped his new video this past Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
I know he like redropped the album, I think.
DJ, it was one with him and DJ Premier.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a couple of joints.
Yeah, I'm really like
Well,
DJ Big L front.
Big L
That's what
front.
yeah, that'd be dope.
I don't. Yeah, we could do a brunch. You can't do it. I don't think you can do a Big L family event. All his
Nah.
songs.
Yeah.
You gotta realize Big L, he was young when he passed away, whatever. So he was
Mhm.
still going through little phases and
He's
stuff.
still, yeah.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
If you listen to it, but don't get me wrong, his joints that now they got out the crate from somewhere and they're mixing it with
Yeah,
the new
yeah, they
stuff,
put
whatever.
new stuff, yeah.
I top tier enjoy listening to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I let him listen to it. He got a couple of songs that he liked off that huh? You ain't got
Really?
oh see, he knows
You
the album.
know?
I just tell him just don't be Petersburg. You go to
Yeah.
school, like man, you ain't got
Yeah, nah. You know better than that.
I
You know
think
better than that.
Marco boy, he's that dude. He's I think we talked about it before we go went on air. He's learning. He gets his rap group. He's really feeling himself,
Yeah.
in his area, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But Marco now knows when he's locked into something.
Right.
And it's like yesterday when he's playing a soccer game, the ball went to the
Yeah.
sideline and he was like being aggressive with it, right?
Right.
And the boy fell down. Marco looked at him. You know how he looked like you keep eye contact
Yeah,
with him.
yeah.
And he was like locked in. And the lady on the sideline was like, oh my God. and I looked at her, I said, it's okay, he's okay. He's okay. She said, oh my God, he scared me. I was like, it's okay, he's all right, he's all right. I was like, yeah. I was like, man,
That's what I'm talking about.
I said, he's just locked in right now.
Yeah, he's locked in.
He's locked in. He's gonna be okay, whatever.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. He was laser focused.
Yeah,
Huh?
he was laser focused, boy, because he's when you want to win, you want to win. You do it. No need necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this goal, whatever.
Yeah.
So I wasn't gonna tell him don't be locked. I just sit in the sideline, eat my sunflower seeds, kind of like, hey man, do your thing, man. It's all
Right.
good.
Right.
Yeah, man. Proud dad moment.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, those proud dad moments, man, are priceless, man. They're
Mhm.
priceless. I like last season when the son of mine that I told you, Carson,
Mhm.
that tried out for the middle school team didn't make it, but he played in his first season last year. First game of the season, he scored the first goal. I was like, it gets no better than that. You know what I mean? This is your first time ever playing. This is your first time on a team.
Yeah.
The first game y'all ever play.
Mhm.
And you know the crazy thing about it? I don't know if I told you. He also scored their last goal of the season.
Hey,
So
that's
and then, of
good
course he
stuff.
scored
Yeah.
plenty during the year, but yeah, like it was just crazy to see like him come out and kind of be a natural.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he don't know the game. He doesn't necessarily know. He doesn't have the fundamentals down, but just overall athleticism, I could see. I was like, oh, he like me. He could just step on
Yeah.
and play the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of those type players
Yeah.
where like, you could put me on at his age.
Yeah.
You could put me on volleyball, and I don't know volleyball, but I bet you I can
Yeah.
play. You know what I mean? So like tennis, same thing. I used to play tennis and just have natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I see
No,
the
no,
same
no.
thing in
Yeah,
him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, I like that. And then my younger one, we went to the barbershop yesterday.
You went to Linwood?
Yeah, I didn't get a cut with Linwood because he had to wait.
Oh yeah.
But I had TJ.
Oh, that's beside him.
Yeah, that's beside him. Yeah.
Was
So,
Fred there? Fred's the one that used to be back in Capital Cuts. He's on the other side, bald head,
bald
real
head.
skinny.
You got that cheeks right?
He had no older man, real small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred. Yeah.
Fred. Yeah, he's
Yeah, he was there.
he all used to hang out with Marcus Martin all them back in the day.
Really? He got a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was him. There was another brother all the way in the back. Like if you
Yeah.
come in the back corner,
Yeah.
locks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Okay.
Linwood was there, and then the barber that's on the front left, Smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke. Yeah, Smoke was in the front. Yeah. So Yeah, I went through, but at the end,
You took your boys there, right?
yeah. Well, I took Eli.
What was the atmosphere that you was getting?
Bro, I was smiling the whole time.
Okay,
man.
all right, because you know that because it's a barber shop.
Yeah,
It's a
I know.
barber shop. Okay, go ahead. I ain't
Yeah.
go ahead.
No. We
Yeah,
we on
yeah.
the same. We on the same
Okay,
thing.
okay.
We on the same things. I was smiling the whole time, and I
Yeah.
looked up because like that's the first time I'm going to a barber shop.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time because either I cut their hair or Lacey take them to like a style, like a
I got you.
a great clips or
Stop,
something like.
man.
What you say? What you
You
say?
said great salon. Stop.
Yeah, like a salon. Yeah, no, for real.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what because she was taking them out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like she was just
Yeah.
like, I want to get their hair cut, and then they go. I took them to a place called Sports Clips one time.
Mhm.
Boy, the boys was mad. They came out there. They didn't like their cuts.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
no. We on the same page.
I got you. Okay.
But when I was in a barbershop, I was like, see, this what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
This what you know what I mean. This is the environment that you know what I mean. So it was one of those like proud dad moments of like the barbers they roasted each other.
Yeah.
You know they doing whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, this was up. And then at the end, like I told them that you sent me.
Yeah.
And they were like, how's he doing? What's going on with him? I was like, he good. And I was like, yeah, he told me bring little Marco in here. And he was like, yeah, with all that hair. I was like, yep, that's little Marco with all that hair. And then Eli stood up and I was like, man, you look older now. You look older. Your mom gonna cry because Lacey was in the car. I was like, your mom. Oh no, she like that's how we do. Like when
I got you.
If I go with them and she taking them to great clips or whatever, I stay right in the car.
Go ahead.
I stay right in the car. So
okay.
So anyway, I was like, your mom gonna cry when you get in the car because you look old. And the barber was like, how old are you? And he was like, 11. And everybody in the barbershop was like, huh? What? Because he looking eye to eye with TJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like the same height with him.
Yeah.
He's like, how old? I was like, yeah, he's 11. He just turned 11 in January.
Yeah.
What? He just turned 11? They were like, what school you go to? Where you playing at? And then I think Linwood said something like, sign my Clippers or something like you big or whatever like that. And I was like, yeah, he plays soccer or whatever. He go to Western Branch, and then TJ was like, yeah, Bruins, and he dapped him up. Gotcha. Like that. So yeah, but it was overall, it was one of those moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, you ain't stop smiling all the time I was talking
because I know that feeling you got that you're feeling because I took Marco a couple of times. He's going to actually go back this week where he getting the edge because he's gonna get braids. He's getting like braids and stuff now.
Okay, all right. Where you getting them? We can talk after.
Yeah.
I need to find out.
Yeah, because one of my old coworkers, she has her own business, whatever. But
okay.
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
But it's funny, because my wife is like, well, let me take Marco to here. I'm like, no, or let me take him. Like, no, I got him with her. I got him.
Right.
And she said, well, let me go.
Right.
And Marco, he ain't yell. He was like, no, you can't come to the barbershop. Yeah. And she was like, what you mean? She said, you can't come to the barbershop. He said, well, your dad's at work. Let me take you. And you was like, you not, no. Because, let's be real. When you first walk in, whatever, it's, they have that atmosphere where, you could smell the barbershop. I should say. You can smell the barbershop.
Yeah.
You can hear the barbershop. You know what I mean? And for my wife, she wouldn't understand that. Right? She probably walking like, "Oh my god!" Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, it's a different, it's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe.
It's all dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's all man energy.
Right. Yeah, but it's and it's funny.
Overall, the barbershop is man energy. When you go to like the salon or the stylist, that's like women energy.
Right.
So it's like a different feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
It's like a different.
Totally.
You feel comfortable. Like you feel like you could just sit where you want to in the barbershop. You can cut up.
Because it's like when I first took Marco, he was looking around, kind of like, all right, cool, But when I really took him, he was young,
right?
So he had to kind of sit him down, stay still, whatever.
Yeah.
When he got older,
that's why I intentionally did not take them when they were young.
Yeah.
But
Linwood, he knew, he was telling Marco, look at the comb, blah blah, whatever. You know what I mean? But now when Marco goes, whatever, and he goes just sit down. Him and Linwood talking about sport, you know what I mean? Right. Like they talking, whatever, you know what I mean?
Vibe.
And at the same time, they ask around, hey man, I'm about to go run to Church's Chicken. Anybody
anybody
wants, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. And that's what I want, you know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. And then it's it's my peoples, man. I
It
should
re-
say it's my peoples. You know,
you can't even. It's like
and,
I can't even explain it to
right. I
you.
can't
You know what I'm
explain
saying?
it,
Like it's
but it's
just
something that I wanted him to experience.
experience. Yes, sir.
And if he accepted it, if he didn't, I'm like, all right, we move, but automatically he was like,
Yeah,
I'm good with it,
that's the
whatever. You
same
know what
thing.
I mean?
I never seen this kid. Now, granted, they're getting older, right? So they're
Yeah,
a little bit more into how they look and whatever like that, looking
yeah,
good and whatever like that. But I never seen this kid really care about how his hair looked.
See,
He looked in that mirror. He was like, he came out. He was smiling when he came to the
yeah,
car, and his mom was looking at him. He got in the car.
yeah,
He was like
yeah,
taking pictures and stuff like
yeah,
that. He was like, I love it. And I was like, them clippers was biting a little bit. He was like, I don't even care. Like
yeah.
they were hot. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean.
They
The only thing that bothered me is a little bit of hair was tickling me. I was like, hey, you know what I mean? Like he was into it.
did they get with the alcohol white like
Oh, you know that.
like,
Man.
ah,
Yeah,
like
they got it. Yep.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I
so
seen him every once in a while. Look, it was funny because you might have like everybody probably thought, hey, what's this big goofy dude doing? Because I had a smile on my face the whole time.
it's okay,
I had a
man.
smile on my face the whole
Yeah.
time. And look, you know the time when my smile got the biggest?
Yeah.
Besides like when he was done and I
Yeah.
looked at him, like every time the clippers hit, I was like, I relived that. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know the feeling, but
Yeah, it's hot.
that's part of it.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
but it also teaches your kids, hey, speak up. If it's too hot, but hey man, hey, man, you want to put some spray on them clippers?
Yeah, they hot. Yeah,
If they hot,
exactly.
but they're running a little hot, man,
Yeah,
or they're a
yep.
little sharp. You want to adjust your blades, whatever.
Yep.
Because it been times whenever Marco goes like this, and Fred be like, "Hey man, you good?" And Marco be like, "Hey man, it's kind of hot."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
They knew they probably sorry. This is part of it. Like
no. I was like, it was one of those moments where, as a dad, like I was proud and
Yeah, I
everything,
got you.
but I had to kind of
Yep.
hold back
Yep.
my overprotective. It was like,
Yep.
nah, you get to kind of
Yep.
experience. So now you can speak up, or you can say. And
There you
TJ
go.
told him, say, "Hey man, you need me to hold up? Just let me know, hold
See?
up." Because
Yeah.
like he kept trying to get stuff out of his face and stuff like that. And so I was like, that I gotta step back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta step back a little bit. So it was overall a great experience
Yeah,
for
well,
him. You know what I mean?
I'm glad y'all
People,
got that.
I don't know if people understand that, like how important that is to expose, especially the boys. You know what I mean? Like it's so important.
It's a big important thing, man. Just even when he go get his hair braided, I'm gonna be sitting there kind of like, how you gonna take it, whatever, man? Because they got to blow dry it out. They gotta taper it out. Like how he gonna
Yeah, and
experience
they're
it,
gonna be
whatever.
pulling his
They're
scalp.
gonna be
you know what I'm
pulling it,
saying?
whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And
Is he
it's
tender headed or not?
yeah,
You know
yeah. And it's one of those things, right? He's the one that said he wanted braids. I'm not the one that, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, all right, he wants it, right?
Right.
And I try to explain to my wife what I know she's gonna watch the show, whatever, because she's thinking like I'm the one whispering. Yeah, I'm not telling him he
Right.
wants it. Like if he and I told him, and I say right now, if you don't want it, we can cut your hair off. He looked like no, like as growing up, we all want to experience, like, we look up to like, your famous rapper or whatever. Like, you want to experience, like, get whatever. And if you don't like it, you be like, hey, you know what? It's not for me.
Right.
Like, all right, cool.
Right.
I'm like, all right, you can get the braids, man. See how it is, whatever. And if you like it, we'll keep on going. If not, hey, man, shave it off and just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But my thing is that I want to teach them, like, speak up. Let me like you want it, you don't want it, Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, like you go through a process, whatever. I mean, let's be honest, whatever. Marco got that good, pretty Ricky hair.
The pretty Ricky hair.
Right?
Yep.
So by the time they wet it, dry, it's gonna be very long. But it's so fine, whatever. The lady probably looking and feeling like, oh, won't have like she gonna be
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It gotta stay in.
Yeah.
First day, he probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, fill up my brain,
My scalp bleeding.
My scalp going." Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's
it's gonna feel like somebody twist your wig back, boy.
Yeah.
You could be sore, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
It's worth it, man.
It's worth it.
And it's a history behind behind braids, right?
Yep.
And I'll let him know right now, which I was on when he said he wanted braids, but I could tell him, the reason of what braids were back in the day, like in like savory days, how they used it. No, so quick lesson. So you know how they used to put like designs in your hair, like you got different designs and stuff. Yeah, that's actually a map that he used to use.
No, I already know
Map for what?
that. I don't keep
Guiding you where?
the
The end of the road. This ain't Boys and Men. but then something like that. But pretty much it's a map that leads you to freedom. So if you want to escape from the master, or whatever, they put design like this is
What
where you got to
design?
go. Like hey, you got to
Yeah,
go. So that's really where it came from. So
yeah,
just want to give you a quick history on that. I'll just let the people know. Let's give
yeah,
you a quick history
yeah. I'm
lesson.
sure somebody out there that don't know that, man. So
No,
you know
no.
what I mean.
Yeah,
So
because everybody, like, you see your boy, obviously, all the designs and stuff, whatever. It,
right,
it, it becomes, it's a history behind all that.
right.
You know what I
It
mean?
really,
So,
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep,
I ain't gonna
exactly.
boy. He looking at me like, oh, God, here we go. He getting all
Yeah,
deep and stuff. He's
yeah,
like,
yep, yep, yep. So yeah, and then of course, you know, the African lineage, the African, you know what I mean, the different tribal things, the different
hmm
things that go with it. There's definitely history and stuff to be learned. So
yeah, man.
um,
It's,
yeah,
it's,
it's
we as African American, we have a lot of not saying we top everything,
right,
top history, whatever,
right.
but we definitely have a deep history
Yeah,
root. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
And as a father, when your son comes up to you, but like, well, I want to know about this and that, you kind of like, all right, well, I'm gonna tell you the good, and then I'm gonna
right.
tell you the bad
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah,
time, whatever.
for
Like,
sure.
because now I can stop Marco watch what he want to watch, but if he comes across something, what I'm kind of like, let me explain, like
Right,
what's going on.
right.
You know what I mean? I think we was watching. I don't know what we was watching, but I think somebody was getting whipped. I can't remember.
Oh,
Color Purple.
color purple.
Was it Color Purple? It was Color. He said Color. It had to be Color Purple, whatever.
Okay,
And he was just saying like, "Yo, what is going on?" All right.
Upstairs?
No, not
uh,
sinners, guys. He not sinners. That's a vampire type thing, whatever. But no, but Color Purple when you watch whatever, it was definitely some history on that one. Um, I'm at that stage now that I'll let Marco watch film with me as long as he's with me, and I can
right.
explain to him
Yeah,
like, hey, this is what's happening.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because I don't know about anybody else, whatever, but you can't really hide secrets. I mean, it's out there. Like
right.
they're gonna come across it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's
yeah. Who cares?
I'd rather be there
Right.
while he's watching them, kind of like, hey, let me pause it, but hey, let me tell you what's going down, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And I think it was Color Purple, or it may have been Sinners, whatever. But even with Sinners, whatever, I explained this. It's still history behind
Yeah.
this,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It
yeah.
just
Big history.
they just made it into
Hmm.
a horror movie, whatever. You know
Right,
what I mean? I
right,
said like,
right.
this is back in the 1920s.
Yeah,
There was based right there in the Mississippi, whatever. I'm like,
right.
yo, like you see the cotton plains,
Yeah,
whatever. And I told him, I said, hey, look, it's the same thing we had. We went to downtown Suffolk. It's the
right.
same cotton. Yeah,
Sleep, sleep. I quick facts a little more.
Okay.
Okay. Back in back in slavery, yeah. African Americans picked cotton, white people not
you ain't got to say him out. But you get the Jeff or
We
whatever.
understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot of history about it.
Yep.
But you can relate because where we live in Virginia, right? I mean, we're right, we're right in the
Mhm.
middle of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's between cotton or it's between, you see the old cabin houses.
Yeah.
If you go like deep down to Virginia,
Yeah.
whatever, and people or the old schoolhouse. You know
I
what
was
I mean?
gonna say Portsmouth has the color library.
There, yeah. See,
That's a historical place that I don't think they can tear down or do anything to.
nah,
You go out towards Outer Banks, there's a colored school
yeah,
that's out there. So yeah, that we are right here
yeah,
in that
yeah,
history.
yeah,
Yeah. And I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
you can't during certain times of the year you drive on the highways and you see the cotton. Like,
Yeah, you can see.
you
I
can see,
mean,
so it's like, to ignore it is you know, dishonoring
there's this
the
honoring,
history and everything. So
or uh, which was a comedy, but it's still a history behind it. I let him, and again, people gonna be like, "Oh, you let him watch it." I let him watch with me the New Medea movie with
okay.
the brother,
The brother, yeah, yeah, yeah,
whatever.
took him
And
on
I
the
think
trip.
I think I see what, but there was a history behind
Yeah,
what he was doing.
yeah,
Because I was watching in the beginning, I'm like, ain't that where I'm saying that maybe I'm tripping, whatever, you know what I mean?
right.
But Uncle Joe, he's one of those crazy uncles, but his craziness. has facts
Right.
behind it, whatever. Like I think our uncles probably were the same way, whatever. You know what I mean? They
Yeah, I had an Uncle
like
Joe.
like for us, we're kind of like, man, this dude is wild,
Right.
but behind his wildness, it's there's some facts behind it, whatever. You
no,
know
for
what I mean?
real. Yeah.
Uncle Joe was Uncle
Yeah.
Joe was Uncle Joe.
Yeah, I had an Uncle Joe, and rest in peace.
Yeah.
Um, like he used to he was the life wherever you were at. He was the life, and he would make you laugh and stuff. But he has so much like history and knowledge about stuff that he'll tell you, and it was like he joke around with you so much that sometimes you were surprised when he hit you with some history or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, like even his whole family, they had like a family like um they had a band, they had like a tour bus, and they had all this stuff like as a family.
Yeah.
They had like the Jacksons type family. So that's
Right.
like so much history and stuff involved in that,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? And yeah, but like we got to make sure we share that with them and keep that alive, you know?
Yeah. I just, we watched it. Like he's laughing,
Yeah.
this and that, whatever. I'm kind of like, but I said he's dropping. Listen, I said, Mark, you listen. He's dropping knowledge. He's
Right.
dropping knowledge on whatever.
Right.
Even on the funny things, whatever. You know what I mean? Like he went to the he went he went to the famous blue club that was in Tennessee, whatever. You know what I mean? He was trying to introduce his grandson, like, hey man, this is like Southern food, whatever,
Right.
whatever. He's kind of like, oh my god, it's like salt, whatever. No,
Yeah.
he's like, well, I don't know what you're gonna eat because this is what we're gonna eat, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or how loud the vibe was. Like that was his music, whatever. He was saying like, hey man, this is pretty loud. He was, well, you know what I mean? Like it's he reminded me so much of one of my uncles. So I can put his name
Right.
out there, but I'm kind of like, that's exactly how he would be,
That's
whatever.
funny.
We all have one of those uncles in our family. Let's all be honest with it. We got one of those uncles.
We
whatever.
need
We
it.
need 'em.
Yeah,
need 'em.
we need it. We need it. Like
It was a lot of funny parts there. But what I'm just trying to say is that there's history behind comedy.
yes.
Tyler Perry's a good example, whatever.
Yes.
He uses his comedy skits to put the history behind it, and I respect him for it. I know a lot of people have backlashes on him.
The medicine and the candy. We talked about it before.
Yeah, and I'm
with the
kind of
Wayans brothers.
and
and
I'm
the whole
kind of
Wayans
like
family.
I cut that. I
Right.
don't see that.
Right.
They're saying that he's backing down because he has a. I don't get on to all that, whatever. I think if you make a comedy skit and you make it funny and you can put history behind it, I'm all for it, whatever.
Right.
Because we can go way, 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 way back in history when people are playing like different, like playing the opposite, whatever. It's
Right.
just it just it's what it is.
Right.
I mean, Wayne, like you said the Waynes,
Right.
they're very popular for that. You know what I mean? But they make it into something.
They turn it around.
Turn it around. Come on, man. Let's not be too serious. But come on, man.
Yeah. We miss a lot of it when we get too serious and get caught up on some of the stuff that's just surface level stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the stuff that it kind of like it's the method of delivery. Like you have to deliver it in a way that's kind of like the average person is going to lean in. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. This is funny. And then there's a whole bunch of knowledge that gets in there too, because it's like it's funny, but what are they talking about? I'm gonna go research that. I'm gonna go learn about that. Oh, I heard about that, and then and one thing I know about y'all is like you're the same as us. You encourage him to like ask questions and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you want to be able to tell him, hey, look, Margo, that means that means that. But then he can also turn around and ask you questions because y'all have that relationship. And that's big. So that's why, like you said, if you're gonna expose him or he's gonna be exposed to something, it's better he be exposed to it around you.
Yeah.
So that he can turn and say, Dad, what's that mean?
Yeah.
Or that versus him be exposed to it with his friends and turn around and be like, what's that mean? And they don't know.
Yeah.
They know the same thing you know.
Marcus could drop knowledge on like
exactly.
Really,
Yeah,
this really is what it means. They probably
Right.
they look at Marco like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
because Marco, I would say Marco is my wingman right now. Like he's with me. He's attached to my hip 24/7. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
There's nothing wrong with that.
If I wasn't, but I'm like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think because I'm nourishing his mind
Right.
at this age, whatever, and I'd rather him be nourished from me than anybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? It can be the good, it can be the bad, it can be the corrections that I gotta correct him with.
Right.
I'd rather be the one to do it than anybody else. Even if it's on TV, whatever. I mean, let's be honest, man. I mean, uh, the sex is everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm not going to sit here in the podcast and want to lie about it. Sex is everywhere.
Everywhere.
And he's going to come to that age asking questions. He
Right.
sees, I'm 100% will be the one that want to be like, hey, this is what it is, blah blah blah, whatever. Respect women,
Yep.
this and that. I want to be the one to do it. I don't want her to have to read it from a magazine. That's why it's very. I think, and again, we always circle around this topic. Whatever.
Right.
It's always. I think it's very, 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 very important for a father to be in their son's life.
Yes.
If you miss that, if you miss that little spark of that time, you're gonna get a man that will abuse a woman, who will be disrespectful for a woman, who
Yep.
will don't know how to treat a woman. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Because they don't understand how, because they were not taught that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I see it.
Yeah. All those different things that you
Just like last podcast, man. Except he got it over.
you raise your son and you show him all the different things that it is to be a man, to be a brother, to be a father, to be a protector, a provider. You know what I mean? To be strong, but also understand how being strong and like not looking into your issues could be bad. Like you can be strong and act like nothing bother you, but all you're doing is creating a tough road for yourself. You end up however old, stressed out, having a heart attack because you didn't deal with stuff.
Yeah, man.
But yes, it is important. It is important, and that's where my dad's at. We're right here. I mean, that's we're involved. We're active.
Right.
We're doing things with our children. We're doing things to be better fathers, and that's where my dad's at is all about. Just trying to be examples of that and learn at the same time, help each other, and just go through it and document the journey, man. Document the journey. So it's very important. And like you were talking about the movies and the different messages in the movies and stuff, like one of the things that a lot of people didn't catch about the Sinners movie was that the whole vampire thing was representative of people trying to steal culture and suck the life out of culture and you know what I mean, like be parasites to culture and how open and welcoming, especially in Black culture, we are to people, and some people have negative intent with that. Some people want to come in to the culture and suck it for all its resources and stuff like that. And so, how important that was in a movie like that. Another movie that pops into my head because of what we were talking about, getting haircuts and stuff, was the movie Barbershop. And how that was a funny movie. It had all the funny storylines in it, but it showed you the importance of the barbershop to the neighborhood. Like there was so many things that were going on in that barbershop. There was so much support and so much love. Even if they roasting each other, everybody had each other's back. People were looking out for each other. You had the hustlers that would come in and out of there. You know, my man D-Ray was in that. And that's the only thing that was missing from our visit at the barbershop the other day. Ain't nobody come in and try to sell us no DVDs.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think DVDs are done, but
DVDs
I
are done for
got
sure.
you though.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, but they had, I don't know, so I know they had that glass case, whatever. They got like certain things that they were selling, whatever. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that
But it's part of it, man. It's the culture, man.
It's part of it, and it's part of the just when you go around, you're like, man, like I'm here to represent my culture, man. When anything, if it's simple as just sitting down and getting a haircut, or not even sitting out here, you can sit down and be talking,
chill,
just chilling and talking, talking to breeze, whatever. Man. It's one of those things, man. I'm proud that be able to put my son onto it right there. So,
facts, man. Just and the whole message of and people can say what they want to say, but the whole message of like entrepreneurial, you know what I mean, having your own business and stuff. The barbershop has always been an example of that.
Yeah,
like somebody learning a trade, bringing it back to the neighborhood and using it. Yes, coffee's on deck. I drank mine on the way over here, so I'll be ready.
It's too hot for that.
Oh, you know I do the iced coffee.
Oh yeah,
You know I do the iced coffee. Well, I had the iced coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but Yeah, it's important, man. It's so important, and
It
I
is.
appreciate you putting me onto it because
Yeah, man. Of
you
course,
know,
man. Of course.
Mary Fields. I'm not a stranger to Mary
I
Fields.
know.
I'm
I
not a
know.
stranger
When
to
I told you see it,
Churchland.
I told you see him, I said he'll get it.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Come on, man.
He
As soon
come.
as you said it, I was like, I know exactly where the barbershop. I
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
exactly where it's at because the la- the the last time I went to the barber,
Mhm.
Sean.
Oh man,
Yeah,
my man Sean, man.
Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
last time I've been to the barber because I cut my own hair. So then when the boys came along
Yeah.
as kids, I was cutting their hair until probably the last 2 or 3 years. They started going to places because it got to be like they didn't just want to even cut; they want to
Boy.
fade and all that stuff.
Now you got them stuck. Now they're gonna want to go to that barber shop all the time now. But you got
Hey,
yeah,
yeah,
and that's a good thing.
yep, it's all
They
good. It's
probably because if they do go back to a regular, well, they're gonna look at a kind of like, oh
be
yeah,
like, yeah, it's not the
oh, it's not the
same.
same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So say, we're gonna walk in, but this smell the same.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah,
much
yeah,
peppermint going.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What is that smell? Is that guava? What is
Yeah,
that? I don't know guava. I don't know.
but-
Papaya melon spritzer.
as they call Marco walked in, was like, somebody's burning the devil's lettuce. There.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's all right though, son. They're in the backyard. We all
Hey,
right, well,
yeah. So it definitely was cool, man. It
yeah,
definitely
man,
was cool. We always touch base on we touch a lot of bases.
yeah, man.
There's one base that we always touch. That's kind of like our home plate, man.
Yep,
Like our mental well being.
yep.
Our mental well being. You know, we haven't. I don't know if we really touched base on last episode, but like, how's everything going for you in that regard?
Mental wise, it been okay. It been
Okay,
okay. I will say that I've been slacking with the therapist thing. That's just because of the role that I'm at in my job, whatever. But I will try to. I'm gonna try to get back on hands on that. But I did been taking time for myself,
good.
giving myself some time. Sometimes just reflect on me. And I think for me, it been rewarding because all the stuff that I've been doing been rewarded for my family. So if like I told you at the beginning, if I succeed, my family succeeds.
Right.
I'm happy where I'm at, growing wise. If I'm coming up, they're coming up.
Yeah.
If it's me going to conferences, like I'm taking them to the uh, my Virginia Beach conference, whatever, just they can go into the hotel when I'm at working, they can
Yeah. They can
walk
hang
on the
out.
boardwalk,
Right.
whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, when I'm
Nice.
working, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So for me, it awards my mental kind of like, man, I'm doing this for my family, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
And I'm successful with it. But I will tell people, if you do need a therapist, go seek help for it.
Right.
That's part of your one of your exercises. You just don't want to exercise your body, you want to exercise your mind too as
Right.
well.
Right.
So I still have my therapist. She does send me those text messages like, hey, you good?
Right.
This and that, whatever.
Right.
So it's a good therapist, man. But
Yeah. Yeah.
back at you, man. How's your mental something going?
We're pretty good, man. We're
Yeah.
pretty good. I know that like we go through seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I probably had one of the rougher seasons here recently.
Oh man.
Just because of just trying to juggle everything.
Okay.
And that feeling that we can get sometimes of not being able to juggle it. And like the disappointment sometimes when we feel like we let something slip.
I
You
got
know what I mean?
you.
Like sometimes with the podcast, I feel like, I didn't juggle it well, especially when my camera goes
It
off.
just shut off. We good. We
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
good, man.
Yeah, we did good.
We did good. So we good.
We still
Yeah.
good on this one.
Yeah.
And this one's recording the sound
Oh yeah,
too.
you're
So
fine. Yeah.
but yeah,
Go check, make sure.
just trying to find the ways to like pause and keep myself on track as far as the balance.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Taking that time to, just go take a walk or like you said, fishing, doing something where your
Oh
mind can
man.
just totally go off of all the stuff that you have to
I'm
do.
trying to tell you, man, that fishing for us gonna be our mental, man.
Yeah,
Just
man.
like let the thing just little dip. Like, oh,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Dad, you got one? Okay, it'll be all right. I'll get it in a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, there you go.
Dad, your line is going all the way. It's okay. It'll be all right. Let him run for a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Let him tire himself out, and I'll pull him in. But yeah, just again, our emphasis on that is
yeah. But I really do encourage you, man, if you can, man, to make this the boys trip, whatever, man. Like bring your,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
yeah,
then we all can, with our signs link up, go to the tailgate, whatever,
right,
you know what I mean? They all can experience it together, you know
yeah,
what I mean? It would be dope too, whatever. We had like a camera, like a live podcast. Like you got the boys. First time the boys going to, you know, you know what I mean? Like see their face expressions, kind of like, you know what I mean, like how it is.
So you're making it harder for me now.
You know what I mean? Or if you do like we're doing a road trip, like we leave at the same time, we stop at the rest stop, like, hey man, we're in South Carolina, you know, go about to get a break, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? About to go to Bucky's, walk inside Bucky's store, whatever.
Daytona.
You like Daytona?
No, I can't.
I understand it. What you can't what? You driving?
I was gonna say.
I'm about to say, is he driving? You driving?
Oh,
well, we don't go so, but the Bucky, we saw the Bucky's in Daytona, right?
Yeah.
Bucky's in Daytona.
Yeah, he likes that one at Daytona one. I guess because it's. No, okay.
Look, he said they know me.
They know me. They know me when I walk in. Like, oh my God, the Messiah has returned.
Yeah. So what you gonna give a shout out?
They roll red carpet out, whatever.
Look at
he's floating out like he has returned. No, but you know, I think for Daytona, it's like you're there, but you're not there, but you're almost there, whatever. You know what I mean? So for me, we stop in Jacksonville. Everybody knows Jacksonville from Miami. It's like another road trip itself. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is a 4-hour drive, but it doesn't feel like a 4-hour drive, man. Let's be honest, whatever.
It's nice.
So now my wife convinced me, which was a good thing. Like, well, let's stop in Jacksonville, eat, sleep, next morning get coffee, and then it feels different. Actually, does feel different because then you're rested up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm booking it now. I got my radio station on. Where by the time if we leave at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and there by lunchtime, whatever, I'm kind of like, all right, cool. But that day would be dope. We all stop in a hotel. Like, all right, guys, we're at the hotel. Whatever. You know what I mean? Make it, you know what I mean, like a live thing. I think it would be dope, man. It just it'd be the first where my dad's at, live. You know what I mean? I've been watching little things from Mark on his YouTube. I see how they be doing it, whatever. Like they be going like on trips, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It'll be something good, man. Just something. I'm not trying to put no pressure on you on the cast, whatever. But something kind of marinate about it.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
I'm pretty sure Marty will enjoy it, whatever. Look, hey, all of us down there with the family stuff, man.
Yeah. So this is what we could do. We're gonna talk about it. We've talked about it on here.
All right.
But I'm gonna cut out the part where I'm gonna cut out this part right here where I say,
yeah, but cut that part.
Yeah, we can cut that part out. We can make it.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah. So y'all know what it is. Where my dad's at. We're right here, and of course, it's about that time for the one and only, never phony. Hair look like some curly macaroni. Come on over here and do your thing, man. Let the people know we're right here in this one, okay? So come.
Well, my dad's at. Come in the juicy. Whatever. Why do you subscribe? Hit the notification bell. Comment anytime. We're like with my dad right here.
We're right here, yo.
You better subscribe.
Okay. He got a lot of editing. He got to do
so much
editing. See, man, you do just fine. I thought you were gonna do basically the push ups, whatever.
Yeah.
He just stopped. Whatever. I can't do no more. He did 2. He was like, oh God, hold on. I can't do no more.
Come on, man.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it was excellent. Is it still recording on that one?